Hello everyone and welcome to a special Degrassi podcast. A lot of news came out today. It was a huge day for Degrassi fans. We finally have a confirmed premiere date for the second half of Season 11. In the US, it will begin on Monday, February 20th at 9 p.m. And then another new episode will air Friday, the 24th at 9 p.m. The episodes will air in Canada and the US at the same time, besides the first episode, which is airing in the US a few days ahead of time. And on top of that, Teen Nick is giving fans the chance to meet their favorite Degrassi stars with Party with Degrassi screening events, which are going to also have exclusive sneak peeks of the new season, and they will be in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, and Minneapolis. And then a fifth and final location will be voted by and ultimately chosen by the fans starting tomorrow, the 13th, on Facebook and Twitter, so you can vote where the fifth place will be. Some other information about what will be happening in these 14 upcoming episodes include drug abuse, sexuality, bullying, parenthood, and adoption. The episode little summaries also have leaked. Now, normally, an episode summary, something like you might see if you have Comcast and the guide, is like 1 or 2 sentences. It gives a very general overview. What leaked, which these are more private, they're not really supposed to be viewed by the public. You know, typically they come from the different studios who give the network sort of like a paragraph explanation, and then it's up to the network to decide how they officially make them public, and they typically, you know, shorten them down from what they're originally given. They get these to, you know, plan out what kind of things are happening in the season and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So the stuff that leaked is actually not really supposed to be, you know, viewed by the public. But once again, it's Degrassi, and spoilers are always, you know, running around. So if you want to know what happens, I'm not going to say anything here. I read over a few of them, glanced over them, but everything except the final 4 episodes is out. And I don't know if that was intentional or where this exactly came from and how everyone got it. And on top of all the new, you know, all the new information today, there's a ton of new promo pictures, including a picture that everyone is going crazy over with Monroe Chambers and Aislinn Paul, their characters Eli and Clare, next to each other. Eli has his hand on her leg, and, you know, we're not quite sure, is this a prediction of what's to come, or is this just simply a promo shot? Because in the past there have been various shots that, you know, reflected upcoming new storylines, and there's also been shots that just have been, you know, for fun or don't really mean anything, and people look too much into them. So, you know, after so many weeks without any news, I mean, this has just been a huge, huge week. Even furthermore, we have a lot more descriptions now on the new characters who will be walking the halls in these coming weeks. Tory, played by Alex Steele, has been described as being extremely spoiled, and, you know, she participated in many dance lessons, beauty pageants, modeling, but it says she is not a brat. She has a very positive attitude and bright smile, and they are both very infectious as she enters Degrassi, believing she's the best at everything. Unfortunately, Tory is a bit sheltered and realizes she's a bit unhip compared to the students. Like former Niner Allie, Tory is ready to rule Degrassi. So it looks like Tory is sort of taking over the kind of character that Allie was. And then we have Zig, played by Ricardo Hoyos, who is considered to be handsome, charming, and aloof. He is the freshman's class very own bad boy who is full of swagger. He flirts with girls, pulls pranks, gets detention, and basically treats Degrassi High like his playground because his home life is anything but fun. And that sounds very interesting. And even a character with the name of Zig, you know, that's interesting in its own. You know, I like that they have some unique names. You know, that's always something cool to see. And then, of course, we have Maya, played by Olivia Shriven, who is Katie's younger sister, and who has been living in Katie's accomplished shadow her entire life, Maya's now ready to carve out an identity of her own when she comes to Degrassi. Maya loves music and decides to start her own rock band. So we have another musical group of students coming in. Of course, another band going down on Degrassi. It wouldn't be Degrassi without some kind of a musically talented student. And then we have Tristan, played by Lyle O'Donoghue, who we have already seen on screen. And he will be playing Owen's younger brother. Now, the description says that he is out and proud, so I'm guessing that means that he is a gay character. I know a lot of people were wondering about that when he first premiered on the screen, which will certainly be interesting because that's such a dramatic, difference from his brother Owen. So I'm quite excited to see, the relationship that those two have and what kind of cool things that, they can do with those characters. So just hold on. We are just 38 days away from new episodes of Degrassi. It's coming, and, now we're getting back in the swing of things, so we should start having, at least some sort of news every week or so. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more.